This is Rawr Interviews, and today I'm joined by melodic hardcore geniuses, Stepson. Thank you so much for joining me, boys.
Thank you.
So to kick things off, I just wanted to say congratulations on the year that has been. Almost exactly a year ago today, you boys released your debut video, 12.
Oh.
And yeah.
Okay.
A year ago today was the EP came out.
Close.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nearly. I said almost a year ago.
Yeah. Very close.
And in that time, you've reached over 50,000 views on YouTube with your newer release, This Is How It Feels, trailing close behind. So in one word, how would you each describe the year that has been?
Can I say first? Stressful. Yeah. No. Great. Fabulous.
Mange. Poor. That was what I was going to say. That's more than one word. Good.
Such originality, I like it. Because it has been a big year for you guys, despite being stressful and poor. But, big years usually are stressful and poor. But, looking back on your early history, you've released 2 EPs, you are about to embark on your 3rd tour. And I saw on Facebook the other day that you boys have been listed in Triple J's Short, Fast, Loud Notable EP list for 2015.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's heaps of cool things.
Yeah.
Woo! So looking back on the year that has been, what are you each most proud of?
It's learning to sing in general. I don't know, I wasn't singing before this band and it just happened and now I'm doing it. So I'm proud of.
And doing it well?
Thank you.
You are doing it well. I know there's been a few things I've been pretty stoked on this year, but probably the pinnacle for me was the film clip for This Is How It Feels. That was a pretty cool experience doing that, and playing shows with She Cries. It's always good. I don't agree with that statement. I disagree.
What are you proud of?
Oh, that's a tough question. Get to tour with Ambleside. That's yet to happen, but that's like my favourite part so far.
They're your boys, right?
Yeah, the boys. And Fresh Nelson as well. Tour with Fresh Nelson, and Vitals, and Pasha, everyone. Yeah, tour with our friends all the time. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, the touring as well for me. It's just, I've never done it before. I was happy to do it. It was awesome. It was really good.
These guys have sort of toured with their previous band, Abel Tasman. But yeah, it was the first for Farry and I, so I guess touring around's pretty cool.
Hell yeah. Did I ask you?
No, but the touring. I also got a job, which is pretty sick.
Woohoo! What are you doing?
Oh, bartending. Make you up a nice espresso martini.
Can you?
Go on that.
I will hold you to that. So you're taking your latest EP on the road soon, which is Echoes in an Empty Room?
Yes.
So how does Echoes in an Empty Room compare to your debut release?
I can answer it. I guess with the debut one, it was just basically me and Benno just did it pretty much, and we were this one, we were more unified, and we could actually give each other advice and each other's opinions, and we actually crafted the songs, even though it came together really quickly. And we just decided, we went from having a 3-track to a 4-track to a 5-track to a 6-track, and just kept writing and writing for it. And it was just good because we did have all 5 of us just going, hey, I don't like this, we can change it, or that's really cool, let's expand on that, or anything like that. So it was really cool. And we also introduced different voices as well, so we had Farry and Jayden in it, rather than just myself. So it was good to expand our music.
And I think it added a different dimension because you did that.
Yeah.
Very cool. Anything else to add to that? No, you pretty much covered it? No?
Look forward to Little Benny's vocals on the full length.
Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. So, hello. So most people may not know this, but you boys are actually situated all over the east coast of Australia. So how is it that you make Stepson work logistically? What's your creative process?
We asked Geordie about what happened in the last 2 days. It works pretty well.
About that.
It works pretty well. No, say it.
What, that I lost my wallet on my way to my flight, then missed my flight and had to get another flight.
Yeah.
$300 round trip just to one show is pretty.
That is dedication. You are amazing. What about you boys?
How
do you make it work?
That's just how it's always been.
Yeah, it's like even with Abel Tasman, like the band before, like we just always lived like apart, and now this one was like, oh, we're just living apart again. Like it was.
No, it's much easier.
Oh, much easier before actually. It was easy when I lived up here, but then I left, and Geordie definitely lived in Sydney, and Brock then moved from Port to Goldie, so then we got even further apart. So we just pick our battles, I suppose. Like this show, we were like, oh, that'll be a good show. We'll play that one. Yeah. Hellions, like stuff like that.
What about writing though?
We sort of just bounce ideas off each other. Like I'd say Benno's the major songwriter, so he like whenever we can, we try to pre-pro songs. Like Benno's done it in 3 different states, and we sort of just get little demos and we all bounce ideas off that. Brock writes lyrics to it, and then I know on the rare occasion when we actually have the chance to get together, we sort of work on that. And funnily enough, a lot of our stuff is actually written in studio, which is really dumb, but it just,
TV, I didn't even know what it was going to sound like when I went in, and then I wrote half the lyrics on the spot and then rapped them freestyle into it, so it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, now it's like one of our best songs. So like literally the night before they were recording it, there's just a section that Farry and I, we just hated, and we're trying to like warm up to it, but we're like, boys, something has to change. And these 3,
Benno. So we were the only ones down there.
Yeah,
Benno were.
You guys just pulled out some magic, so.
Ask me, personally.
When it comes to practicing as well, like we've played probably 3 times as many shows as we've had practices, just because we're.
Like we practice once before tour, and then we play like 10 shows on tour. So what? Stop saying what?
Yeah, we don't practice.
No, it just makes your shows so much more impressive.
No, it makes them real sloppy and bad.
We pull it off, so I guess I can, but kind of.
Sometimes we do. Not always.
Oh, I think you do.
Our title fight, counterparts.
It is a title fight.
Nah, that was great.
Geordie played 12 and 4 instead of 6.
Yeah, Geordie.
It was, it was quite horrible, to be frank.
That was the worst show we ever played. It was about to explode. Yeah, we were all really hungover.
Very hungover. Yeah. No, don't do that.
Alright, so we're going to cut the bits about us being shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just to get serious for a moment. So I think what makes you boys special is the honesty of your music. So which songs mean the most to you and why?
I'll answer first. Okay, so my favourite is 12, purely because it was the first song I wrote as well, so I think it's the thing that needs to come out the most. Essentially, if you haven't heard, it's about my father just departing from our family and me not being in contact with him anymore and stuff like that. But it was quite a hard time as well, and that's really what made me want to do vocals as well, is because Benno sent me the song and I was like, dude, I got something perfect for this, and I was like, okay, cool, let me try it. And I went to the studio with pre-proing with Farry, and Farry said to me, dude, can you even scream? And I was like, I don't know, like, we'll see. And then we did it. Sweet. And that's my favourite song just because of the emotional value it has to me. But it's not saying that it's more important than the other songs, because I feel like I write about important subjects that people can relate to. But it's the thing that gives me the shivers the most when I listen to it, just because it's emotional impact on me, and people relate to it, but it's for a completely different reason, and that's quite cool. But yeah, at the same time, it's just that smashed me, I guess. Yeah.
No, you can definitely. It's a very compelling song to witness live. Absolutely. Who wants to take it next?
I don't know, because I mean, lyrically, I don't relate to heaps of them. I don't know. My favourite. I like TV. TV's good because it came out of nowhere. Like, it was an accident pretty much. We just wrote a pop song with yelling on it, and it worked. And it's like one of the best songs. Sorry.
TV's probably the one I connect with most, because I don't know, a lot of people have gone through like hard times, and TV and Leak, actually, the lyrics to Leak, when Brock first sent them to me, I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, this was before the band was like even fully formed, and I just remember reading Brock's lyrics and I was like, dude, this was literally what I went through a year ago. And I was like, this is crazy, like, what the hell, man? And I know, like, at that moment I just knew I wanted to do this, because I know it clicked with me so much. So I know it was kind of nice knowing like someone else has gone through it, like knowing that Brock wrote those lyrics, the sort of stuff I couldn't ever put into words. So
Leak is also a banger live.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That end, the ending, the breakdown's always fun.
What song means the most to you?
Probably Leak and This Is How It Feels for me. They're both very relatable songs. We've all been...
You have beautiful voice on This Is How It Feels.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, they're just definitely the most relatable. I think for a lot of the people that are into the band, they're definitely some of the ones that stand out more, just because everyone's been through that kind of stuff. We've all like fallen in and out of love and all like been pretty down, and everyone can relate to it. It's good.
It's my favourite. I like it.
I've got another one as well if I can speak.
Yeah, we're gonna let Geordie have a go.
Just mine would be real quick.
Come on,
it's not going along the road.
Well,
but
you've already done
I know,
one,
but
man.
like this is like Blue as well.
I was going to say that now. I got no answer.
Okay, let Geordie answer it, and I'll just wait.
Yeah, my favourite's Blue. I think it's great because it just encompasses such a real issue, like mental health is just something that needs to be taken much more seriously, and I think a lot of people can relate with it because it is such a serious issue. And yeah, good on you, Brock. My favourite lyrics to date. God bless.
Yeah.
I think with Blue as well, just it wasn't so much about me, but the experiences that I had that I know that a lot of people do go through, and I wrote it as more as a positive message rather than a negative one, because I feel like it would help people, and like whereas my other lyrics were like quite negative just because they're quite self-loathing and everything like that, but this one I tried to spin it and make it more positive, even though the lyrical content is still quite depressing in a sense. But I think it's just more about like the relatability with it, and we've had quite a good response with it as well compared to some other tracks that we had on the EP, and unfortunately we don't even play it live and we're losing Farry, so we won't get him to sing it, but we might one day. But yeah, just that one as well. I was just kind of trying to create more of a positive message rather than a negative connotation to it.
No, I think you achieved that. Well, speaking of issues, we're here today because you boys are on the lineup for the Brisbane Sea Shepard charity show, which I think is just awesome that such a solid bunch of bands are getting together in the name of charity. But why is this show important to you, and do you think it is important that the punk and hardcore community engage in social activism?
I think like in recent weeks there's been quite a bit of drama and controversy happening within the Brisbane scene, at least from just what I've seen. But it's good that everyone can come together and support like a worthy cause like this, just because it is about unity. It's not about who's tougher than who or what bands appear. Like, you're here for the support of the cause, and I think it's quite good that I don't think we'll have any issues tonight or anything like that, just because everyone's here for the positivity rather than being here to create drama. So as much as the charity is very, very important, and it does help a lot, but it also helps that everyone is unified and willing to participate. That's my answer.
Amen. Anyone want to add?
You want to talk? You don't have to.
No, I think that was a great. You smashed it. That's. So, after this show, you're of course embarking on your third tour. But looking back, what have been some of your biggest tour moments? Like, give me some juicy stuff. Oh, you're keen. You're keen.
So in Caloundra with Vitals before the show, we were in a park and we were all trying to clench a lighter in our ass cheeks. And we all were trying for like 20 minutes, and then Geordie got his dick out and went, bleh, and it was sick. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was an old guy walking past. That was my favourite.
I can't believe we sat there for like half an hour.
Yeah, a good half hour.
Lighters up our arse.
There you go. I had to get it in there.
Yeah, we're pretty bad. I remember the first ever tour we ever went out on. Super excited, and the first show was at a venue called Wasted Years at the time, and it definitely lived up to its name because we were all hyped as first show tour, and there was a rider, and it was literally like 2 cans of beer and a whole bottle of vodka. But 2 of the bands on it were straight edge, and the other band was driving, so it pretty much left all that to us. And the whole night we were just double fisting Purple Drank, and I woke up on the floor of one of Benno's mates, not knowing what was going on, and there's this hectic like German Shepherd that was muzzled, and I swear if it didn't have the muzzle on, it would have ripped our throats out. It was scary as. It had it over Benno. Benno was so like terrified of his dog. Then we got Zero. Still
on the show. He doesn't like you. Any other memorable moments?
I lived off Promite and Carrots one tour.
Promite and carrots.
I had to remember anything is like a sign that it was great.
I think there's a lot that don't want to divulge as well.
What? Besides the dick thing. Oh, right, true, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Other than that, like we've played heaps of awesome shows in like new places, and the crowd response. I think a highlight for this band was on our previous tour where we played the North Lakes space. That show was ridiculous. We just asked Sammy Pina if he could set it up for us, and that's easily the best show we've played by far. Just having that many people singing along, and yeah, it's really awesome. So many friends. Like that's the best part about being in a band, making new friends and traveling around. And it's like there's people that I would have never met if it wasn't for music. So.
And you guys seem to make friends quite easily. So yeah, I don't know why. You're not very nice. So we all.
I didn't hear that, but okay.
So we all know that you boys are talented musicians. But do any of you have any debatable? Do any of you have any secret talents or party tricks up your sleeve? Benno.
None of us can
Come
show
on.
light on,
Come on.
Mr. Burns. Smithers, go get me my belt.
One more time, do it again. Redeem yourself.
What? Smithers, go get me my belt.
A big thing for this band is our exceptional ability to quote movies, and it mainly stems from this guy here, but pretty much like on a tour we'll watch a movie, like last tour was I Love You Man, and it's just so many random quotes, and SpongeBob.
It's so cold out here, Patrick.
Wait, don't you?
I don't really.
Look, you design the merch, right?
Oh yeah, I draw. That's not a secret though. Like I do it.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I post
Check
them
out their merch. It's very good.
I know I paint and draw, and it's not really a secret or hidden talent or a party trick. But I like to draw. It's fun. I don't know.
I get my party trick is just sucking at life, basically. Like and that's it's pretty. I mean, it's hard to do, but I pull it off pretty well, I think.
So, where to from here? What's the vision?
Yeah, this is Fire's last band.
Yeah, I'm gone.
So abrupt. I quit. The party, you get the parting words.
Hates this band.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we want to do.
You can hold it back.
Sit down, kiddies. That's cute. I think we want to do a couple more tour, like bunch of tours next year. I think we want to do a full length because we keep doing EPs and we can't do them forever. I don't know. Just keep trying to do new stuff. Like maybe go to Perth. I think Perth was fun when we went last time with a different band. It was cool. I don't know. Just do more of what we're doing instead of every 3 months, like every 3 days. Just go on a tour.
Yeah, that'd be good. I got one. I want to experiment outside the hardcore genre and see if we can introduce some people to some different music in case they only do listen to the one thing. It'd be nice to just chuck a surprise in, I guess, like we did a couple times in Echoes as well. So we can just do, I know, something that's out of the ordinary and something that might appeal to people that could be cool. That's what I want to do.
So exciting things ahead, hey?
I hope so. Hopefully it works out.
So, just finishing up, what would be your advice to any young or old people out there who want to make music or are looking to start a band?
Have money first.
Have
money first.
Yeah, why is that? Tell us why.
Because you won't once the band starts.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
But in saying that, like, I don't know, you hear it a lot, bands say, oh, we don't have much money, but then again, it's worth it. Yeah, so that's the reason why we're here, the reason why we don't have any money is because we enjoy doing it. So I think that's a really big thing. You have to enjoy what you do, otherwise, like, there's a lot more to being in a band than just rocking up and playing shows. And it can, as we said earlier, it can be pretty stressful at some points, but if you love what you do, then it's all worth it in the end, I guess. So. And practice more than we do, and you'll be good.
Not like us.
Have a drum kit where you live.
Yeah?
Have a drum kit where you live.
Geordie, what about you?
Second time.
That's good. Yeah, no, practice makes perfect. Short, succinct. Practice, kids. Practice. Safe sex and your music.
Some solid, irresponsible advice. Well, thanks so much for joining me, boys, and it was. Hopefully, we'll see you soon, and all the best for your upcoming tour, and all the best to you too.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is Rawr Interviews. My name's Briellen, and until next time.
I don't know what to do there.